Yeah, I played in New York on and off for years regularly. I go back in the summer.
But and for you, when you have a gig there,
Nothing regular.
but I just saw you. I saw
So,
you
ladies
play,
and
like,
gentlemen,
once.
Michael Zilber is taking the stage
I really don't remember.
by storm,
But I seem to remember some Brooklyn.
and he's here with.
I played Blue Light one time.
He's here with. Okay, so we'll get this show introduced and started. John Stowell is here on guitar. He's down from the Pacific Northwest for a few days and a few gigs. Michael Zilber. Michael Zilber is here on saxophone. And so, yeah, so we were delighted to have him here several months ago for a do a date like this. We'll do it again tonight. We'll do it again in the future. So please keep it in mind. Tell your friends. It is streaming tonight, so if you want to tell anybody that they can tune in, they can. You can watch it when you get home because it'll stay up in the archive. I'm just killing time. So, yeah, and if you can help us pay the band, that's very much appreciated. It's $15 cover, and I can take your money at any time. And I'm happy to do so. Yeah. You guys good?
We are.
And you haven't even heard it yet, but we know it's true.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So maybe when Eric has time to put this mic on, we'll use the mic for streaming, but I'll just talk to you without it for now. Mike and I go back.
You do want to use that mic so they can hear
Is
you in
it
the
live?
stream.
Sure.
It's live.
Okay. Sorry, this is for the streaming audience. I'm not sure.
Stop shouting.
And our musical friendship goes back more than a dozen years now, I would say. And we sometimes play duo. We have done a number of quartet records as well. It goes back a ways. But we like to play duo also. Mike's going to be playing some piano for you. We're going to do a mixture of some of his tunes and some standards. We're going to start with an arrangement of a great Billy Strayhorn tune called Isfahan, which was part of the Far East Suite that he wrote for the Duke Ellington Orchestra, doing a State Department tour in the late 50s. Isfahan is an important trade route city in Iran. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And here's a little arrangement courtesy of Steve Gilmore in 2 keys, Isfahan from Billy Strayhorn.
Can I ask a quick request of Eric?
What's that?
Can I ask a quick request of you?
Yeah.
Is it possible to have that door closed?
Thank you.
Because it's
It's a little
otherwise
chilly.
it's gonna.
We're hearing the traffic.
My saxophone's cold. I'm okay, but my sax is cold. Thank you.
Volume and the balance seem to be okay. This is for the audience in internet land, not for you guys. You can hear me okay acoustically fine. Maybe Eric can give us a little boost here. There we go. So that's, as I said earlier, an arrangement courtesy of Steve Gilmore. Billy liked to compose in D flat. We did the first half in the key of C for y'all. One of my favorite tunes, and Mike likes it too. What do you feel like? You want to say a few words to Radio Land?
A few words to radio. Yeah. So this is a great pleasure. John and I have been playing together. I think the first time we met and started playing together was 2005. We were both featured at the San Jose Jazz Festival when I was with Susan Muscarella and you were with David Friesen. And you guys played the set right before us and liked what we heard and said, let's play. Here we are. Yeah. So John and I share a real love of off the beaten track standards and American songbook tunes, and that was a piece that Billy Strayhorn wrote, the other half of the Heartbeat of Duke Ellington, and also made very popular again by the great Joe Henderson. He made a record doing Strayhorn music. He won a Grammy for it, and so he did that as well. We're going to continue with something else, aren't we?
Something of yours or another tune? Could be a Kenny tune, one of your tunes. What do you feel like?
Let's do a tune of mine.
Yeah, which one? Pick one. Mike is a prolific composer. We've recorded a number of his pieces. We've done 3 records together. There may be a 4th, perhaps a duo, the next one. And we've recorded probably, I'm guessing, maybe 20 of your tunes over those span of those 3 records, and we brought some tonight.
This feels like more. How about, we'll do this one.
Okay.
We actually recorded this one.
Yes, Mike can tell us about this one. This featured John, right? You can give them a little backstory on this.
So John and I had a working band around here for, 7, 8 years with the great Jason Lewis on drums and the much missed and fantastic John Shiflett on the bass. And we recorded several records for Origin. And one of them we recorded, I think it was the last one we did before John left this earth. This was called Stolen Heart, and it features a beautiful solo by John Shiflett on it. There was a period of time where I decided it would be really funny to write a bunch of songs that were word plays or double entendres on John Stowell's last name.
Too much time on your hands.
Yeah, I just it was it takes a lot to get John to snap, but I think I almost achieved it. We had Stowell on Mio, we had Stowellmates, we had Stowellman, Stowell Survivor, Stowell What, and Stowellaway. So
The songs were better than the title.
at one point, I think John just said enough already, so I stopped. But this was one of the ones I wrote during the period of writing songs with the wordplay of Stowell in the title somewhere, at least for now. And this is a song called Stolen Heart. Okay. Hey, Eric, you getting the soprano okay? Okay, good. This thing keeps having a mind of its own.
Oh, well,
like
let's tighten that up.
looking for water, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Or something. So I don't know if that affects.
There's a underground stream here,
That's what's going on. Okay.
and yeah, so it keeps like trying to figure out where it is. So we need to tighten this up a little bit.
Yeah, I think it's because it's this.
Yeah, we
this.
need to tighten that.
Yeah, maybe make it even a
Tighten.
little higher. A little
Okay.
higher first.
A little higher, and then we'll tighten it.
So loosen it.
Loosen it and then tighten it.
I like playing jazz solo.
There you go.
Tighten up, Archie.
Do the tighten up.
Balance
Put
it-
down that malt.
Balance okay in the room, Eric?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We happy?
As long as,
We're delighted.
as long as this
Right.
heat-seeking missile doesn't continue moving down towards.
I'll just stand. You guys don't mind, right? If I just. Oh, I'm gonna get out of the way.
Down in front.
I think we'll be
That's
okay.
great. When you're there.
Thank you. Thank you.
John, is it possible?
Technical difficulties.
Just a
Temporary.
I'm not even the stand, just the musical. That's
working? Shadow happening now.
There we go. Okay. I was like, my eyes are not that great.
Okay, is that working okay there?
Perfect.
All right. How do you feel like this?
Like nobody else.
Sure. You have that one memorized? Yeah. Eric, may we get the mic on in the house?
Oh, here, let me unmute that.
Thank you. So that was Stolen Heart from Mike, and that's on a record of ours called Basement Blues. That's the last one we did with the quartet Mike mentioned with the great John Shiflett. And we're going to do Jerome Kern's last song for you. Now, he wrote this for a revival of Showboat. He did the original music in the late 20s, and they did a revival of Showboat in 47, and this song he wrote for the revival. It's the last tune he ever wrote. It's a great last tune. It's called Nobody Else But Me.
Or you would, should we give them a
Let's give him a melody.
Give him a
Probably
melody.
hear this one.
Sure.
Yep, I'll play it. Really? Okay. It's a tad bright, but I'm there with you. Let's do it. Broadway version. Let's see, we split the difference maybe here.
Sure.
Is that all right?
Sure.
About 149.
We'll do an Oregon tempo.
That's right. The chilly, soggy Northwest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thank you, guys. That's the only standard I know that goes down a half step and bar 6. You guys catch that modulation? Don't be alarmed. That was what's on the page. Something slower, perhaps. Sure. One of yours, or I'm thinking, how about Fall? You have that one memorized? Yeah. We both like Wayne Shorter. We were talking about him a little bit earlier. Has anyone seen the Ron Carter documentary? It was on American Masters called "Finding the Right Notes." I just watched it last night, and Wayne comes up in the conversations. And Wayne is thankfully still with us in his late 80s, and Ron Carter at 85 is still playing quite well and quite active. It was a pretty inspiring documentary. I'd recommend it. So here's a ballad that we both like that he wrote in the 1960s when he was playing with Miles Davis. This one is called Fall. Thanks a lot. That song is about 60 years old, and it's pretty great. Like all great melodies, it's timeless, I think, really. And Wayne wrote a tremendous amount of great music. We're going to play a few more of his eventually.
You know, that is interesting. I should tell Dan to keep it our little secret. For those hundreds of you rapidly listening out in internet world, you know, hola. Okay. No, I thinking that one thing that I had not known. Somebody actually turned me on to the fact that the actual melody for that song is what Ron Carter is playing on the bass. If you listen to Fall, that the melody we all think is the melody, doo, da, boom, that's actually a counter line in the background. Ron's bass line is supposed to be the actual melody for Fall. There you go. Speaking of Ron Carter. Yeah, it's interesting. So there you go. A little bit of jazz trivia. You can win a bar bet on that one. Yeah.
What do you feel like? I don't know. One of yours or standard?
What are we doing time-wise? What's the time is it right now?
I didn't know what time it was.
It's a good song, I think.
Now it's about 9:45.
Quarter to 10, so we got 15 more minutes. Okay.
We can do it. Maybe go slightly longer for the inclined.
We'll see.
How about one of the candy tunes?
Yeah.
For kayak?
Yeah. Let's do kayak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many people here know and like Kenny Wheeler? I know at least one person for sure. So Kenny, many people think was a Brit, but he grew up in Eastern Canada, but spent most of his professional career. He's from Ontario. Another Canadian. Just when you thought you knew where they all were, another one pops up. Anyhow, he spent most of his life, adult life, a lot of it living in London, and would go back to Canada and played all over the world, and is an important composer and very distinctive voice on the flugelhorn and trumpet. And here's a song that we've recorded that we've been playing for a while together called Kayak.
So, if I stand up, what's going to happen with this microphone?
Well, you should angle the microphone. I could run up there and do it.
This is good.
Perfect.
So union rules.
Shop steward went home.
Where do you like it?
I probably like it faster than you do, so which is good. Okay.
I feel like a ballad to you, or is that
Feels like a ballad, but that's good. Very good.
Hey, Bryce?
Sure.
You should point the mic a little bit more at your horn. Or point your horn a little bit more at the mic.
It'll be
Your
okay.
choice.
It'll be okay.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything is going to be fine.
Ivermectin.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Thanks a lot, folks. If you don't know Kenny's work, really beautiful big band arrangements, small group, all sorts of great contexts that he showcased his writing in. Something slower. Could be one of yours. Technically, we're done at 10. Would you guys like a few more tunes? Okay. Some of you drove from fairly far away, and same price. So. Mike suggested maybe that I play something alone for you. Would that be okay? And then we'll bring Mike back up. Okay. I'm going to do a little short Bill Evans medley for you guys of 2 songs, both of which were written in the mid-1960s. I like to put them together. First one is called Remembering the Rain, and that one has a lyric. And the second one is called Funny Man, so 2 tunes from Bill Evans. Folks, thanks for coming. Thank you very much. Aren't those pretty melodies? They're fun to play. The hard part is trying to improvise melodies that are as nice as his melodies. But we try. Would you please welcome back my partner in crime for this evening, Mr. Mike Zilber, making his way slowly to center stage. We'd love to do one more for you. It's really great that Eric has kept this going in here. It's a wonderful bookstore, as you can see, and he is doing his best to support live music for the community. So things going on all the time here. Check out his website. He can give you all that information, but he's easy to find on his YouTube channel and on his website. And we'd love to play for you again, but lots of great music here often. So please come back and support him when you can. And I hope to be back to play with Mike maybe later in the year. We'll see. What would you like to play? How many people like John Schofield? Yeah. Me too. I actually have known John for 50 years. We don't see each other often, but we grew up in adjacent towns in Connecticut, and he's still the same down-to-earth, friendly guy that he was when he was 20 years old, as you may know. He's a very nice, friendly guy and a great guitar player. So here's a little contrafact he wrote for a record probably going back to maybe the 1970s or 80s. It's an older record. And he took Wabash Cannonball and wrote his own melody. He calls this one Wabash 3. If you sing the lyrics softly to the original tune, they will fit. But do it softly. Sort of. Thanks very much, guys. We have played that head a little better in the past, but the spirit was there. Great to play for you. How about another hand for Mike Zilber on piano, compositions, and saxophone? Not in that order. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you very much. Great to see you tonight. Thank you for coming. And we hope to see you again. Take care, folks. Get home safely.
All right, you can run down the coast to Half Moon Bay tomorrow night and hear John again. Michael, where are they going to hear you?
I'm playing next week with the Eric Jacobson Sextet.
Where at?
CJC.
All right. Berkeley. Scary place. Stay here in Glen Park. It's not a scary place. We love it. All right, Michael Zilber, John Stowell. Thank you for turning out. Really appreciate having you here. All right, Jason. Thank you. Weird opera, huh? Probably like Fernwood tonight. And then there's the rocking cabin and some other something private.
Should be that D should be a D flat.
What's your first name? Sam.
Guitar player.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe contacted me for lessons.
That name sounds familiar.
Weird opera.
Once the live stream last time, but John had me again tonight. Let's definitely stay in touch about that.